I'm Allie Ladage.
And I'm Tim Wilkinson.
And we're reporting to you live with Troub News.
Many of you have probably noticed the construction going on in the Commons. This will be a welcome center. It will be used to greet visitors and also tighten security.
We recently remembered the 13th anniversary of the terrorist attacks on the World Trade Center in New York City on September 11th, 2001. We asked teachers what they were doing that day.
Ms. Blackshear, where were you on 9/11?
9/11, 2001, correct? I was at Jackson State University walking across campus on my way to class.
And then, do you remember anything of it?
It was
Like any feelings you had?
it was kind of surreal. It's like everybody was like, you know, did you hear about what happened? What's going on in the world? And they had released information once I actually got to class that the towers had been hit, and so I just really felt awful because I couldn't imagine have been in that state where a plane had crashed into a building where I worked, and all those lives had been lost. So the campus, we mourned, you know, for those people. We actually had a candlelight vigil or whatnot. So yeah, it was a pretty devastating atmosphere at a college where many people are away from home. So yeah.
I bet. All right, well, thank you. So where were you on 9/11?
I was in Seward, Nebraska.
Were you feeling anything? Any emotions at that time?
I was in the collegium, in college, if you will. And my roommate returned from an early class, which I had not partaken in. Okay.
Were you
No, I did not skip. No, I was not. It was not in the class. I was sleeping, so I got to sleep in that day in all the sleepy stations. And the roommate came in and he says, plane flew into the World Trade Center. And so I just kind of pictured like a little Cessna, like a little, a little private plane.
So, Mr. Rush, where were you on 9/11?
Mr. Glazer's room with seminar kids.
What do you remember about it?
I remember the shock, turned on the television and watched the buildings go down. I had a young man in the front who laughed and thought it was cool. He just didn't understand the gravity of the situation. That's what I remember.
Thank you.
So where were you on 9/11?
9/11, I was in 5th grade, and so it was the morning, and I just remember seeing my 5th grade teacher, bright red face, and you could tell she was upset. I didn't know anything was going on, and then they kind of came on the intercom and said, well, some pretty terrible things happened. Some people's parents might come and pick him up, and my mom then kind of told me after school that day what was going on. And my mom told me that there's some really mean people out there who did these really evil things, and I remember being really mad at mean people for a really long time. Just really mad.
Oh, okay, all right, thank you.
A 12-year-old middle school student from Galveston, Texas, created a new mobile phone app called Save Me Pro that turns the power button on any Android phone into a virtual panic button. I hope it will save someone's life, said Dylan Puccetti, the inventor of the app. When the phone is locked and someone hits the power button 8 times, it sends a pre-written text message to several numbers programmed into the free app. With a 99-cent upgrade, the person receiving the message will get a GPS map showing the sender's exact location.
In Seattle, Washington, 4 teens have been accused for listing the ways they would hurt or kill their classmates on Facebook. In posts released by officials, the teens wrote about hanging Kingston High School students from their intestines or by smashing in their skull. The 3 teens were arrested on campus by Deputy Scott Wilson, saying this would absolutely not be tolerated.
The vote for Scottish independence will take place on September 18th. Recent polls show that about 47% of the population will vote yes, and about 53% of the population will vote no. All of this has made the Spanish province of Catalonia to think of declaring independence itself. Protests about voting and ballots continue to take place in public areas in Catalonia. The Spanish Prime Minister says that a vote cannot and will not take place.
On Tuesday, September 9th, Apple unveiled their newest products, the iPhone 6, 6 Plus, and the all-new Apple Watch. The iPhone 6 has a 4.7-inch screen, and the iPhone 6 Plus has a 5.5-inch screen. The Apple Watch will come in 3 different collections: the Classic, Sport, and Edition. Some of its features include a music player, a heart rate monitor, limited phone capabilities, and of course, telling time. Now, over to Max and Luke for sports.
The major headlines in the sports world recently include football stars Ray Rice, Adrian Peterson, and track star Oscar Pistorius. Ray Rice was found in a video beating his girlfriend in an elevator. He is in big trouble as his contract with the Baltimore Ravens has been terminated and he is no longer a player in the NFL. Adrian Peterson is being charged with child abuse after allegedly spanking someone else's child. And Oscar Pistorius has been found not guilty of murder in the case involving him and the shooting of his girlfriend.
Thanks, Luke.
And thank you for tuning in to Troub News.
Stay golden, Lutheran South.
It is with deepest pride and greatest pleasure that we welcome you tonight. And
Very nice. Ready? Yeah.
Girl who has everything. Look at this trophy.
She's killing it. Mark's is on. Come on, Mark. Mark.
Oh, we're pissed on a riverbed. Pocahontas.
Dexter's getting dominated.
Okay.
Good?
Yeah.
because I was afraid to speak when I was just a lad. My father gave me nails and tweaked and told me I was bad. But then one day I learned the word to say created knows.
The biggest word you've ever heard, and this is how it goes. Oh, sit at the break.
Oh, it's very Catholic.
Even though the
Oh, it's Catholic.
if you say it loud enough, you'll always
She's
know.
it. She killed it.
Okay, ready?
We don't run around all day.
Well, that's definitely out.
Free to do it all my way.
I think it's
This
time
is a classic.
that you and I arranged a heart-to-heart.
Kings don't need advice from little hornbills for a start.
Oh, I'm sad.
It's the idea was
She's killing it right now.
Wow.
Miley Cyrus. Oh, yeah.
Shh.
Tell me, dear, is it the way that he runs scared or that he's socially impaired? I guess he only likes to tinkle in the woods. I did not need to know that.
Are you hoping that you're fondness? Yes, I'm having fondness.
The way he covers up that he's on his hood.
I'm a girl, I know it.
Sleeping Beauty. What? There she
Beauty
goes.
and the Beast.
Oh, I said Sleeping Beauty.
Sure.
I knew it was a beautiful thing.
I'll be your saying goodnight.
I'm giving it to her. It's Belle.
I can.
Wait,
You should have
it's
played
you need the
that.
singer?
If you.
You need the name of the song.
Which is
Bell.
Movie it
Oh,
comes
it's
from.
called Bell. Oh,
Name of the
okay.
song.
okay. Ready?
That's a stupid name for the
I said Sleeping Beauty.
A robin feathering his
Oh,
nest
Mary
is
Poppins.
very little
Mary
time
Poppins.
to rest, while
A
gathering
Spoonful of
his
Sugar.
bits of twine and twig. Though quite in And after all, a dream is a wish your
Cinderella.
when
Dream.
fast
Magical
That
Night.
star.
Magical Night.
I
in
don't know the name.
dream.
This is not Sleeping Beauty. This is not Cinderella. This is Pinocchio. And the song is If You Wish Upon a Star. Right?
A dream
No,
is a...
a dream is
As I
wish.
wish, as I
Come
wish
true.
upon a
Your
star.
heart makes.
A dream is
A heart come true.
Heart
Dream is a
mug.
wish your heart makes.
Oh.
No one knows that.
Is that all they got?
Yeah.
That was awful.